Good morning, class. This morning we're talking about traits in plants, inherited traits. In other words, these are the traits that a plant gets from the parent plants. So just like each of us have parents, plants actually have a parent plant also. Okay, so I've got two plants sitting here, and when we look at this, I ask myself, could these two plants be related? Could one be the parent and the other be the child? And hopefully, we both know the answer is no. Okay, they don't have the same kind of leaves. Okay, this one has some long, skinny leaves. This one has leaves that are more shaped like a spade or something. Um, this one has pink flowers, and these tomato plants have yellow flowers that you see right there. These flowers open upward and out, and these kind of tend to open downward. All right. So we see there's some big differences in these two plants. Okay. And it's the same way with any plant. Okay. Just like it is with children. Okay. Um, when we have children, children get their traits, in other words, the things that they are physically, from their parents. Most of us are all, unless we have some kind of abnormality, we're all born with two arms. We're all born with two legs. We get those from our parents. Okay? Some kids have red hair. Some kids have brown hair. Some kids have blonde hair. Again, they get it from their parents. Now, the interesting thing about traits is we have four different choices from everything that we get from our parents, even though there's only two parents. Okay? Because each parent has different genes inside them. And that's what we're going to sit here and learn about is that, you know what? I could have a parent plant that has a maroon flower and an offspring that has a blue flower. Why? Because the other parent plant had blue flowers. We could have a blue flower parent and a maroon flowered parent, but end up with a baby plant that has blue flowers. Okay, it won't have both. It's going to have one or the other. Okay, your mom or your grandma may have red hair. Okay, and you may be born with red hair, but your brother or sister may be born with brown hair because your dad has brown hair or your dad's parents had brown hair. All right. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on with inherited traits. These are the things that they get from their parents, and it's the same way with plants. Um, a lemon tree can't have an offspring that produces oranges. Okay, that's what it boils down to. It's going to have the same type fruit as the parent plant. Okay, an apple tree is not going to give off strawberries. It just can't happen. So anyway, I hope you go walk around and notice the different traits that plants have. Different shaped leaves, okay? Different kinds of fruit, different flowers, okay? I'll walk back over here. Excuse the water hose. Haven't put it up this morning yet. All right, I come over here, and this is a lemon tree that we planted, okay? And the lemon tree has different shaped leaves, as you can see, and it's also got some little lemons starting to grow. Now, before this fruit was there, what was there? I hope you remember in the life cycle of the plant, but before the fruit grew, there was a flower. There was a cute little white flower right here. The flower fell off and left this fruit growing. And that's perpetuating the life cycle of this plant. So we have several lemons coming up on here. This is the first year we've allowed the lemons to grow. It's a 3-year-old shrub. Okay? And we pick them off to let the root system get made and formed real good. So anyway, so this is the first year. We're really excited that we've allowed them to grow this year. That's what the people at the nursery told us, said wait pick all the buds off, the flowers, don't let them grow. That way it's not too stressful on the plant. Now another thing about this lemon shrub, lemon tree, is if you look real close, there are thorns on here, spikes. Okay, they start out kind of little, they get bigger, as you see right here where my finger is. This thing is really sharp. Okay, and these are inherited traits from the lemon bush. Okay, so these spikes that are growing right there, having trouble focusing in on it, they protect the plant. Okay, as the birds and other animals come in here to eat the fruit, okay, these spikes tend to kind of keep them away a little bit. Now I have some hibiscus plants over here that we've planted, and these guys have different kind of leaves. They're pretty big, but look at that beautiful flower. Man, the hummingbirds and the bees just love that. You know what they do? They pollinate them. Okay, I hope you remember that. All right, and back behind here we have a jasmine. It's going to be a vine, and it's going to just cover this whole fence up, grow all up and down it. We've got several of them planted. And jasmine, being vining plants, they have something that are called tendrils, and that's where they grow and they reach out and they try to grab onto things. Now these are young and they haven't started shooting out the tendrils yet, but maybe one of them has. Let's see. No, but you can see some little flowers, the jasmine flowers. And if you never smelled jasmine, oh my goodness, it is beautiful. So it's going to create a nice smelling backyard, which is the goal. And over here on this one, you can see that vine starting to grow out. And so as it's reaching up, trying to get to the sun, it's going to shoot out tendrils. And those tendrils are little viney things that snake out and wrap around things. They grab onto things. It'll grab onto that fence and it'll start working its way up that fence. So, and here's one of them that the flowers on the jasmine are bloomed out. Okay, so you can see what they look like. They're small. They're only about an inch across. But boy, they smell good. And then back here, I have some plants we call firecracker plants. They look like little red firecracker buds on there. Those are the flowers. And so anyway, just all different kinds of plants. They all have different inherited traits. And I encourage you to just walk around and look at plants around where you live, whether it's grass. You can even see different types of grasses that have different leaves. And just pay attention and see what you see. When I walk around my yard, my weed killer hadn't worked real good, but I've got some weeds growing in here. See the little yellow flowers? Okay, so I could get rid of that. They're kind of cute, but they're not helping my grass. So anyway, but all different kind of plants. I really hope you develop a love for plants and take some time, and we'll spin this around and wave at you. Hey guys, hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great week. Please let me know if you need any help. Take care.